Well, let's assume that you do not have any budget yet to invest to a product photographer and a full photo studio setup. Hi startup entrepreneurs! Welcome again to my channel. I hope that you learned a lot from our previous video, which is learning the 6 types of product photo shoot that you have to identify for your business. Now we are moving on to the next step, which is the individual shot, and the individual shot is only taking a photo of one product in a white clean sheet background. Hello everyone! Welcome again to my channel. My name is Mabel Vasila from The B-Roll Media. The B-Roll Media is a photography, videography, and social media marketing solutions company. You are at the right channel if you are looking for the growth of your social media content. So please hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification to be notified of my next uploaded videos. Now that you already have identified your priority for taking a product photo for your business from our previous video, let's now discuss the second step before we start posting on our social media platforms, and that is taking an individual shot. Let me guide you and give you tips the DIY photo studio at home using natural light. Here are the things that you will learn from this video. The materials that you can use with small budget and materials that is already efficient to be able to produce a good individual product shot using natural light. You will also learn where and how to set up your DIY photo studio at home. You will also get to understand the goals when we do the individual product photo shot with minimal budget, the do's and don'ts connected to our goals, and the advantages and disadvantages of using natural light in product photography. Here are the 3 main materials that we will be needing. Backdrop. It must be white, clean sheet. You could use a paper or fabric type of material. Main source of light. For this video, we will use the sun because we have plenty of that, and thin fabric as diffuser. Reflector. We will not buy a reflector for this budgeted studio. We will just wrap a cooking foil to any folder or board. Now here are the things that we will have to do to set up our photo studio. First, we must find a place in our house na nakakapasok ang liwanag. For example, sa may bintana or sa may pintuan. Para sa mga budgeted food businesses, maganda kung makahanap kayo ng lugar sa bahay nyo na pwede nyo pagtayuan ng photo studio na hindi na kailangan alisin. Kasi kung budgeted food business and gagawa ng menu, baka hindi kayanin na magluto ng lahatan para mapicturean lahat at the same time. Kaya kung nakasteady lang ang photo studio at one place, then every time na merong order, pwede nyo ilapag muna sa DIY studio at kuhanan bago ibigay sa customer. Second, place your table or chair kung saan natin ilalagay ang ating background and product. Dapat ang araw ay nasa left or right ng product. May wall sa likod ng product para doon idikit ang papel or fabric or pwedeng gawa ng paraan. Remember, dapat as much as possible, seamless or hindi gusot ang tela o ang papel. Place your fabric or your paper and stick using a tape or clamp. Make sure walang gusot. Kung tela, iron muna bago gamitin. Kung papel, buy a roll paper na bigger and longer than your product. Make sure that the white sheets are bigger and longer than your product, because in any angle you will take, dapat may white ang top, bottom, and sides ng product para madali sa editing. Use the diffuser to cover too much sun or harsh sunlight. Shoot any time of the day that have sunlight except noontime. The sun should be at the side of the product, hindi top and hindi front, or it will be hard to edit. Too bright na mawawalan ng kulay ang product and magiging flat tignan. Use marking to place the products. If you will have similar products, use marking para maging consistent at hindi na mag-a-adjust palagi. Place your product away from the backdrop or wall para if may harsh shadow, it will be less obvious. If you are going to shoot drinks na for sure matutunaw or magmo-moist, try to use a transparent acetate or straight plastic para pag nagkaroon ng tubig, madaling mapupunasan kaysa mabasa ang tela or ang papel. Pwede din gumamit ng transparent na patungan or color white. Tip para sa ilaw, make sure na ang product ay malapit sa main source of light and diffuser, because the closer the subject to the light, the softer the shadow will be. Use the DIY reflector. Adjust the positioning of your reflector to your subject. The goal is to be able to catch the light from the sun and bounce it back to the product. This will give light sa other side ng product. When using your mobile phone, if possible, use a tripod to keep the shoot consistent. If not, have someone to help you with the reflector and you can focus on your mobile shooting. Make sure that you will shoot in all different angles that you will like, but the basic that all products should have is front, high angle, low angle, or bird's eye view. Of course, depending on the product. Try experimenting the angles that will work for your product. But before you shoot, make sure to wipe off your mobile lens gamit yung panlinis ng salamin sa mata. Minsan kasi, yung hindi magandang photo is because madumi ang cover ng lens. That's my number 1 rule actually. Also, use timer if you use or not use tripod. And there, as simple as that, magagawa na natin ang ating product photoshoot at home using our smartphone. Our goal is to be able to take a photo of the product na malilesen yung trabaho ng ating mga editor or graphic designer. Remember, the individual shot is taken with a white background. It is easy yet kinda overwhelming, lalo na kung first time mong gagawin ito. Please be patient habang ginagawa natin ang product photoshoot sa bahay. Remember that we are trying to achieve our goal with the minimum amount na magagastos pa natin. So to do that, the background should be seamless, no crease, and no folds. Second goal is to be able to present our product in a very nice, presentable way. For example, your product is a drink or a food, kailangan pa din natin i-prepare yung pagkain, i-prepare yung drinks in a very interesting, yummy-licious para sa mata ng ating mga customer. So aside from making your photo very nice, dapat yung presentation din ng product mo is very pleasant and interesting. We do not want our product to be looking messy sa photos natin. Remember, we are taking photo of our product para sa ating social media and this will be our branding. You have to think this way. Any photo that you post on your social media is your branding. Ayaw mo naman na isipin ng ibang tao na, ay, cheap naman ang product na yan kasi ang pangit ang pagkakakuha. Or ayaw natin mag-judge yung mga customers natin nang hindi pa nga natatry yung product natin. With a good product photography, even using just your phone, you can express your branding identity to your customer without receiving a bad judgment. Hindi naman din natin talaga maiwasan na hindi mag-judge yung mga tao sa ating business, sa food or products. Judging is already natural para sa mga tao, especially they are going to spend money to buy your products or your service or your food. So to be able to give value to your products, na syempre pinaghirapan mo to build your business, we also have to give value to our business na hindi basta-basta lang. Since we have advantages of taking a photo using natural light, of course, meron din mga disadvantages ang paggamit ng natural light. Number 1 is, hindi natin control ang ating main source of light, which is the sun. Because the sun is unpredictable, just like when I was trying to take a sample footage for this video, bigla na lang umulan as soon as I received the products that I ordered from our cafe. So, sayang talaga I wasn't able to take a photo of that using natural light. But because of that, gumamit ako ng one artificial light para sa product photoshoot. That will be the next topic. A home product photoshoot that you can use with one light only. The other disadvantage of using a natural light, the main source of light is not constant. Minsan lumiliwanag, minsan dumidilim, kaya hindi nagiging consistent. Since the main source of light is not consistent, then in result, our product photos are not consistent also. Watch the next video and I'm going to show to you the tips and guidelines on how you can do your product photo studio at home using one artificial light and using your mobile phone. If you get value from this video, please hit the like and also the subscribe button, pati na din ang bell icon para ma-notify kayo ng aking mga next uploaded videos. See you in the next video!